So you've seen the title of this video. I'm going to be bringing my horses home for like a mini holiday for the first time, which is very, very exciting. You guys are going to be seeing this a little bit later, but it's actually the Easter weekend coming up. So sometime within Easter or just after Easter, the horses will be coming home. The fencing is just about to be finished. So we already have some fields that are operational, which is really exciting. But in preparation for that and kind of bringing the horses home is actually more of a bigger concept to see if I can already bring Emporio home, and I want to give him like a summer spell at home just to give him a bit of a vacation and give him some time off and let him be outside for a really long time. I want to see also what kind of benefits that has on his body and just to experiment and see how that's going to go. Maybe I'll have him a bit at home and bring him back to this stable. I don't know. I just want to I think for him, the best thing is to be outside 24/7. I've been speaking to my vets about it too. And for his management, that's kind of where our head is at. So we're kind of now in the preparation to bring them home. And part of the preparation is something that I've kind of been not dreading but something I feel like has been a long time coming. And some people might think, Matt, this is very dramatic. But I'm going to be cutting Emporio's mane off today. Emporio's mane has been kind of this thing that's like always been associated with him. Like when I see a horse with long mane, I always think of him. It's part of my routine every week to wash it, to braid it, and all this kind of stuff. But the reality of it is, and I was just thinking about this, and I was like, the only reason he has this long hair is because I like it. Because for him, actually, it's always when he's grazing in his eye, and it gives him like a leaky eye. He always needs to have it plaited up because loose, it like literally goes everywhere, gets caught on everything because he has hair down to his shoulder. It's really long. Um, and I was like, he's just going to be so much happier with not having braids in, with not having hair in his face. It's just going to be better for him, especially if he comes home to our new place where we don't have running water, where I can't wash it and maintain it properly, where he's going to be outside all the time. It's just not going to be sustainable over there. And it's something it's kind of been this long time coming thing, but every time I mention it to people, I'm like, what do you think? I've been thinking about maybe cutting his mane. Everyone has like a panic attack and tells me not to do it. And then I agree. It's like something so unique and so special and so rare for horses to have a mane like his. But what I want to say to everyone in the comments, I'm not doing this from like a beauty point of view that he's going to be prettier with a short sporty mane. I'm doing it because I think it's going to be nicer for him and it's going to be easier for management purposes. From a purely aesthetical point of view, I would never touch it because that's why I have never touched it over all these years. But circumstances change, things change, and I think for where things are going, it's going to make sense. And listen, worst comes to worst, this is me talking myself up to it, but worst comes to worst, we just grow it again. Like his hair grows incredibly fast. I actually trim it all the time, not to get it any longer. So worst comes to worst, in a year and a half, it will probably be back to where it's at now. That is the pleasures of stallions, is they have so many hormones and they're producing so much hair and all these things that, yeah, it makes a big difference. So today's the day. I've actually been thinking about this non-stop for months because I've been feeling like it's coming and I'm going to do it, but today's the day. So it's kind of a little bit, it's not emotional, but it's just very like, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing the wrong thing, but I just have to trust that it's the best thing for him. This is very dramatic. This is so dramatic for just cutting a horse's hair, but it's like, I feel like it almost feels to me like I'm stripping him of his identity because this is who he is. But of course, like it's not that deep. So we're just going to bite the bullet today, and I'm going to give him a bit of a groom, and we're going to be just chopping it off. It's coming off today. I don't think I'm going to go super short like those sport manes. I'm going to keep it a little bit like on the longer side because I don't want this like bowl cut look. But it is going to take a second to adjust to this new vibe. But yeah, now you guys have a little background and insight into the whys and hows. Let's get into it. Let's go outside. He's actually in the walker now, so I'm going to give him a second to finish his round. and then we're gonna be giving it the chop. You've heard the news, but I am officially a horse breeder. This is a whole new journey I'm going down, and in order to kind of showcase this journey, I had to open a website, which is mhbreeding.com. And of course, when I have to create a website, I go on Squarespace. The reason for that is I don't have coding knowledge. I'm not the most tech-savvy person, even though I work online, but Squarespace makes the user journey so friendly and easy that I was able to design the whole website myself. First off, you have hundreds of already made templates to choose from, which means that you can really find the design that best suits your business. After this, Squarespace basically guides you through every next step in order to create your dream website. One of the things that I love so much is that when I'm traveling, I can make quick editing changes, I can add pages. It's very, very simple and straightforward. I couldn't recommend Squarespace more to any entrepreneur or anybody that's looking to design and create and stay in charge of their own website. If this sounds interesting to you, then do use my link, which is www.squarespace.com/Harnacke, and in doing so, you'll get 10% off your first website or domain. Thank you so much, Squarespace, for being such a loyal sponsor over the years. It truly is a testament to just how great this platform is. So here's said horse in question. As you can see, lots of mane. I'm getting like cold feet about this whole thing. Okay, wait, let me get him out. So this is, you can see a little bit here. This is how I always have his mane. It's always just in three really long plaits. And then after about a week and a half, they look like this and I have to redo them. But of course, he always has like hair pulling on him because it's plaited, even though I don't do it too tight. But when he puts his head down to eat, this hair gets in his eye. And of course, I could then do another plait and plait these, which is what I do when I ride. But then I'm like, what is this all for, people? What are we doing all of this for? Just so I can say I've got a horse with long hair? Like, in the wild, he would be eating it because it's so low. It would be getting caught on stuff. It just would never get this long. I'm again convincing myself. But, okay, we're gonna like let it all out, brush it out, and then get to work. I don't think I'm actually going to do anything to the forelock because, okay, the forelock is actually quite easy to maintain. So I think for now I will leave the forelock long. It will look a bit odd though. You know what? We're just going to live with the forelock long first and see how that goes. And then this we will handle today. I can't handle it all at once. That's going to be too much for me. So we go one step at a time. Oh. Good boy. So when it's first out now, it is going to look a little bit wacko, just because it's been plaited. So I think what I'm going to do is let it out, brush it out. We will do the chop. Then I'm going to wash it. We'll let it dry, and then we'll fix it up because we are not going to be cutting super straight now because it's going to be very wavy. But that's okay. It's just washing it like this is really difficult when it's this long. So, gosh, lots of action here. Hey, I think your neck's gonna feel a lot lighter, Emporio, when all of this is gone. This is pretty normal to get quite a lot of fallout because all the hair has been stuck. So all the dead hairs that are typically flying off can't. So it's quite normal. So here we can see its actual length. So it's actually way past the shoulder. It's going down the leg. This horse. It's gonna give me like tetanus or something. Tonight when I close my eyes, I'm gonna hear it. So I think the plan of attack is I'm gonna use the clipper I'm gonna leave it a little bit longer, I think kind of like down to here. I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. I can't do it. I don't like the look of it, not doing it. So maybe I start even a little bit longer and I put it somewhere like down here. And I'm just gonna cut it first with the clipper. And then we're gonna see how it looks. And to be honest, there's actually a lot of, there's some, no. I was gonna say it's quite thin, but it's not really. It's not. It looks glorious. But okay, you'll be happier, Emporio, I think. I think it's gonna be better for everything. And we can grow it back. We can. Okay, let's try. Right, are we ready? No going back from here. No going back from here. So I think we go to here first. Okay, we have to commit now. Now we have to commit. God, this hurts. This hurts to do. I don't think I'm gonna use this thing. I think I'm just gonna go in and freehand it. Oh my God, this hurts. This is. It will look a little bit longer when it's. He actually has like pin straight hair, so it will look longer when it's washed. Oh my God, that's so strange. You're gonna look like every other basic horse that can't grow mane. But there's nothing basic about you, buddy. Oh my God. It's actually, I think I'm gonna cry. I actually think I'm gonna cry. Gosh. I'm gonna have to even this out all once he's washed. Why am I going shorter and shorter? Who is she? Who is she? Who is this horse now? Oh my goodness, this is something else. I mean, to be honest, it kind of suits him. We're definitely getting more neck, which I didn't even think that was possible. Okay, I can't do the adjustments now. I have to wash it first. Well, it's gonna be easy to wash. Oh my goodness. The amount of hair we've just taken off. Oh my God. I mean, you look cute. We're just gonna have to give you a proper wash now and see what it all comes out like. There is gonna be some. It's not overly thick, which is nice. No, well, it's quite thick. He does have pin straight hair, so once it's washed, it will look kind of different. Well, I guess that's that. There's no going back. If we want to grow the hair out, it's going to take 1.5 years. So that's that decision. Let's call Jesse and get his reaction. He knew this was gonna happen. I mean, I don't know if he knew I was actually gonna go through with it. Wait, I'll start it on me first. I hope he answers. Oh. Just wanted to get your reaction.
That's a crime. What have you done?
It needs to be washed and everything first. It doesn't look bad, no? Tell me it doesn't look bad.
Oh, it doesn't look bad, but... Mattia, you are extreme. It was too long and now it's a bit too short.
I don't think... I mean, I just did it in a length that is going to be manageable.
Yeah, but even 5 centimeters more was manageable.
No, but it's when it's wet, it will straighten out.
And the forelock is still there?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to touch that.
Well, why did you do the mane then?
Because the mane doesn't get in his eye. The mane gets in his eye.
He looks like Sereno. Are you going to cut the fringe, Mattia, a bit?
No, because this one doesn't get in his eye. I don't know. We will see. I need to sit on that because the forelock is really a thing, but...
I'm not really shocked. I'm not saying it doesn't look good.
So, what are you saying?
Well, it's just a big thing. I would really go after. There is a chance this is not going to happen anymore.
No, it would grow back. Are you crazy?
You never know.
He grows hair like crazy, this horse. Well, I'm gonna wash him now, so I'll let you go.
And what do you think?
I think it will be better for him, and that's the most important thing.
But I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just always hard to get rid of such long mane.
Yeah. Okay, you're not helping. I'm gonna go. I was hoping to get some reassurance, but it's fine.
No, you dialed the wrong number then.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye, bye. Well, let's wash. I kind of did disappear for 2 months since that video was taken, or maybe not 2 months, maybe like a month. I feel like I went into denial. I didn't want to know what happened. The next day when I came into the stables, I was confronted with all of my choices. I will say, since having cut the mane, which I'm going to go show you in a second because I've just arrived at the stables a month later. I mean, I come every day, but filming. I will say it was the best decision to make. Also, is this all very dramatic? Yes, but welcome to my channel. This is what we do around here. Dramatic is my middle name. But I want to show you guys what the mane looks like. It has grown out a little bit. I've since evened it out again. I think it's the right length. I think it suits him. I think it came out well. I did wash him and he was nicely prepared, but I see that he's already in the field. So we're just going to go see him. He might be a little bit dirty. But let's go check it out and see what it turned out like. I mean, I know what it turned out like, but you guys don't. So let's go have a look. Let's have a look at him. Hi, buddy. Hi, beautiful. Are you relaxing in the field? Etro just behind. And then Valero is down there. I don't know if you guys can see. Hey, beautiful big guy. Here he is. He's looking a little bedhead and rough. Forelock is still here. I did chop it a little so he wouldn't eat it because it was getting very long. Hi, buddy. You're very sleepy. You're very sleepy. But here's the... yes. You're very cute. Can I show them though? Can I show them what's going on? So here's the length of the mane. As you can see, it's quite, I mean, it's not been brushed, but it's quite long, as you can see. It's not that we've gone for this tiny little short sports mane. huh? Even though you're a big sport horse. So yeah, this is kind of where we're at the moment. And to be honest, it's been so much easier to maintain. And I think we're only like 2 weeks out or a little less from Emporio moving permanently to the new house, huh? Which you're excited about. I mean, I'll still be able to come here to train and stuff, which is really nice. But then it can be outside 24/7, which I think he's going to really like. You're just having a nice little snooze in the sun. I know it's definitely like a shock to the system, and it's something that it took me like a really long time to get used to. But I feel like he's happier, it's better for the management, and all in all, it was a success. One thing though that I will say is that it's a very like, I feel like almost part of him like is changed. I just see him so differently now with this different look. That's it for now. I'm excited you guys have met my brand new horse. He's he's definitely, it's like I bought a new horse. Also, let me just, one thing I'm just gonna show off about my horse. What kind of stallion can do this? Breeding stallion, and then all of the breeding mares with the foals. So this is all the breeding mares with the foals. They're about, what, 10 meters away? All of them here, probably all in heat at the moment because they've given birth in the first month they cycle back. And here's my horse. Here's my 3 stallions. 1, 2, 3. None of them care. And here are the breeding mares. I will say that is like my slight flex. Very proud of my boys. But yeah, that's everything. Thank you all so much for watching. I think I'm gonna get in this mood and just start sleeping in the sun as well. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Gosh, it's bright. Bye.